And in early trade this morning, the total market cap of all BSE listed companies has surpassed Hong Kong, making it the fourth largest equity market globally. BSE's market cap currently stands at $5.18 trillion as of early trade this morning, slightly higher than Hong Kong's $5.17 trillion, this according to Bloomberg data. The US leads with a market cap of $56.49 trillion, followed by China at $8.84 trillion and Japan at $6.30 trillion. When markets opened at 10:30 in the morning, the Nifty was trading 0.2% higher at 23,451 points and the Sensex was in kissing distance of 77,000. The volatility has increased 3.47% in Indian markets, currently standing at 13.02. The Nifty mid-cap and small-cap indices have also opened in the green this morning, both up about 0.7%. Helping us make sense of all this data and the fact that India has beaten Hong Kong in market cap is my colleague Suyash Maheshwari, joining from the newsroom. Hi Suyash, good morning. Good news coming in from early trades this morning. What's driving Indian markets?
Certainly, Karthik, a historic feat. India has once again surpassed the market capitalization of Hong Kong listed firms. And I say once again because we have achieved this feat, earlier this year as well. January 23 was the first time when Indian markets had surpassed Hong Kong markets. But, so what happened since then was, remember, Hong Kong and Chinese markets were struggling for the last 2 years. They couldn't really recover from the COVID-led slowdown and whatnot. But since January of this year, Hong Kong has rallied by about 20%. And since April, remember, after this, the economy in China started recovering. They announced also a $4 trillion mega package for the crippled, real estate sector. The overall market has done well in China and Hong Kong. They have rallied by about 20% since the January low and since April by about 12%. Whereas Indian markets, I mean, it's been a choppy year for us, let's not forget. But currently, after hitting a recent swing low of 21,821, the last 7 sessions, Nifty and Sensex have actually ended in the green in 6 of them. So, Nifty has rallied by about 2,000 points. Sensex has rallied by about 6,500 points. And June 4th, remember, was the counting day. Since then, the markets are on the mend. They are near their all-time high levels as well. And I think the focus really now has shifted to what happens in the budget, which is just in 2-3 weeks from now. What the policy is going to be? Will there be policy continuity? Will the government's focus remain on themes that it had played in the past, like infrastructure, railway, defense, so to say? So I think the market's focus right now is currently on the 100-day agenda of the NDA government, as well as what happens in the budget.
So, very simple question, Suyash, before I let you go. Is the momentum going to stay, or is the budget going to define whether the momentum is going to stay or not?
Yes, it's a very interesting question, I think, and it's the most asked question in the financial markets. Will the market not just continue to rally, but can it sustain at the levels, or will we see volatility, coming back into the picture? But I think the way the markets have moved in the last 6-7 sessions, and the rally has been a constant one, because remember again, in the last out of 7 sessions, we have rallied in 6 of them, and it's not like we are seeing a bust and boom, right? It's not like Nifty's or Sensex is rallying by about 3-4%, and then we are seeing a cutback of about 2-3%. It's been a sustained rally. So it looks like after that storm that came our way on June 4th, where the markets corrected by nearly 6%, at one point it was down 8%. Since then, the markets have not only recovered all that was lost, and they have been moving higher, and we are at all-time high levels. But again, we need to remember that whenever the markets are at all-time high, volatility, just enters in the system. That's the nature of the game. Profit booking could happen, but I think the rally in the next couple of weeks could sustain and potentially, continue till the budget and, the first 100 days of the new government.